I'm just going to hit record and record as much as I can until this thing tells me to stop. What's up, guys? We're back here today with the C20. We have not done a video in a while on this truck. Got a little warm on me the other day. Looked down on the radiator, noticed it wasn't looking as good as it could. So I'm going to swap it out. I'll show you guys what we got going on. So here's where we're at. Set my Red Bull right there. Don't knock it off. Careful. But that's what we're dealing with. It's going to be kind of hard to get it to focus. I really need to get a new phone so I can record a little bit better. Maybe a new camera or something. But you can kind of see what we got going on. She's pretty clogged up. Not getting very good flow. So I'm going to pull the fans off. See if I can wrap that harness a little bit better everywhere so it doesn't ground out anywhere, because we were getting pretty close in some of these areas. So we're going to wrap it up, and then we might have a secret in store for this truck here. This truck here might be going bye-bye, and we might be replacing it with something. So we'll see. It's working. As you can see, it's hot out here in Mississippi. Look at my temp, my little chicken temp over there. Oh yeah, we over 90 degrees in this shop right now. That's okay. I'm gonna check out this new radiator, guys. I think I opened this box upside down. Looks like I did. Check it out. This thing looks really good. Nice bag. Keep from messing up any of these cores here. Very nice. A little dinged up down there on some of these fins, but that's okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. See if we can get that off. I mean, the welds look like they, it's from Amazon, but it's from Amazon. Can't be too mad about it. I'm sure they pressure tested it, I would hope, with their spit and stuff in India. Looks well enough. Oh, China, excuse me. Quality control passed, made in China. Well, look, you can't beat that. Hey, everything's been made in China. I'm just going to go right in. Work on getting this old one out so we can get this one in. Bada bing. Pick up the trash. Put that there. Got our heater hose inlet. Oof. I don't know how you were not leaking. Anyway, we're going to loosen that. I need my handy dandy tape. I guess we can put this thing together and then test it and go to the other house and get my tape. No, not bad. Coming right off. Look at that. Right. Now we're into the territory of, we can go ahead and unleash the coolant from the engine. So I'm probably going to do that now. Always catch your coolant. Of course, we have a catch can under there catching our coolant. Right. Now what you want to do is just... God! As I was saying, now what you want to do is take your channel lock pliers and wrap around that to try to twist it. All right. Now that you have it twisting, you're going to want to... There you go. All into your catch can. Oh, it's a bit hot. We're going to put these gloves on. I don't know why. We're just soaking through them. But, yeah. There we are. This one as well. Right. Get in there, Jimmy. What now? Right. I think it's literally just 2 bolts holding these fans in. Because these custom Ghost Max brackets I made. Pretty sweet. You might have some bolts on the bottom. And what are you caught on? Oh, the radiator. Right. Excuse me. Ta-da! Yo. Come on. You think we can fix that? I think we can. Oh no! Fuck them. Milwaukee. Right. Now that we've drained that, I'm going to put that back. And tighten it. And disconnect this other one. You know what? Nah. I like to live dangerously. We'll go ahead and disconnect that one. Man, it's hot. Anybody else having a heat stroke, or is it just me? I need you guys to subscribe so I can be that guy in the air-conditioned shop with the tools and stuff that's not having a heat stroke. Oh. But then again, who wants to watch some Mississippi redneck work on his old-ass truck? I don't know. Seems pretty lit to me. I'm not even from Mississippi. Just kind of stole me. Yeah. There we are. Good day to you, sir. Right. This is our temperature sensor here. We're going to get this radiator out. I'm not sweating. You're sweating. Yeah, I think I had to unlatch you entirely. No, there we go. You get hot a lot. You get stuck. Because I just had you off. Get right there. Now we can get you out. Wow. Ugh. You. Told you I was having a heat stroke. I can't get this size right. Neutral drop. There we are. For you, my lady. Ooh. I'm going to set those where they go. Put our bolts back because we're not going to remember where they go. And look. My wife's home in her Twingo. Man, yeah. I don't get no better than that. Let's go ahead and take this puppy out of here, guys. She's seen better days. I should probably vacuum all that out down there. Okay, we're back. Ooh. Had to get set up. Not going to be perfect, but it will be better than it was. It looks way better. Just put it away. Oh yeah, looks much better. Because you can still see light through it really well. So let's just blow it out. Oh, it's good. It'll be fine. Be fine. Be fine. Let's see how these are gonna go. It's gonna go like that. Excuse me. And methinks it's gonna go like that. No. Yes. No. You still have metal on you. Oof. Okay. How's that work? Oh, right. Probably like that. Well then, me boy. Sponge me boy. I'm gonna put this on the radiator. It really smells like something's melting. Probably from when they were welding shnikes out of it. In you go. Just like that. And she's in there pretty well, I'd say. We'll see how these factory mounts look. We hang it over. Oof. Not good. Not good at all. You're gonna need some more coverage there. Some more foamage action. Let's see what we got going on. Oh yeah, nothing because we moved. Oh really? See? Man, fresh glove. You can't make this crap up. I mean, tearing through like toilet paper. Okay. We may have to modify this bracket a little bit, but as you can see, I've got some pipe insulate for like, I guess this would be like AC lines or something, water lines. There should be plenty fine for what we've got going here, so I'm going to cut it to fit and like kind of fit it in these brackets. I think it's going to be perfect. I wish I had some better cutting material. Here it goes. Should be fine. Just cut it around there. We ain't trying to win our contest or nothing. Just trying to keep our radiators from getting banged up. I think it'd be perfect. Swap my brackets. For the cap, the new cap. So we're going to make a modification real quick. We'll be right back. Looks good. I'm going to put that in, tighten it, and see what it looks like. Maybe drag this over a little, back. second piece in there. What we're going to do, we're going to install this side and see what it looks like. Really good. Yeah, you don't even clean up the cut. And you go back with this. This is why you always wear your PPE. The grinder got me. Inch 5. It is going to be our inlet. Let's just thread it. Good intent. So myself, so I'm going to go left-handed here into this one. Not so good left-handed, but still a better position here. World nowadays, but in this situation, you need to be straight. Beep. Cut, cut, cut. Don't say that. We're going to get canceled before we even get started. No, 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 no. We can't have it. There it again. Good sir. Good. play stale. Man, it's hot out here. Yeah. Okay. We're a little bit touch bigger, but it should work. It's just gonna be, I think it was last time, difficult. This flathead? Sure is. You're coming with me, sir. I think what we need is a piece back here and a piece back here too. Around. There we go. That's gonna make me feel better at least. Excuse me more. Piece because we're going to fix that. Not these are too long. They're over here. What is it? The sockets. good enough. Now we just gotta get this huge radiator hose thing. I don't even think that's gonna close. Perfect. I feel better about that. Alright. Now we see how our fans look. I don't know how much room they're going to have. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Excuse me. Pardon. Right. Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Leave it. We're near it. Just doesn't feel loose. Clean up this wiring for sure. However, we should at least be able to fill our new radiator. Got everything tightened up, bolted up. really good though. Do it. I don't remember. I need a loom. I'd like to loom it. And have a loom at the other house. And the rest of the stuff I can use the tape for. I wonder. That's probably. Wasn't telling me my temperature. will. At least we got her kicked up a little bit. Because I've been needing to do this. I'm gonna put it off. It needs to be done proper. Nice. That just ripped right out, huh? We're gonna have to fix that too. Ew. Okay. Hey, what are you doing? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like one thing just turns into 60 other
Well,
things.
that's probably why my fan wasn't working.
Do you mean to have this going?
Yeah. Been watching me. But these are good and soldered and together. So those were good. But this one apparently broke for the module. So I have to fix that. I've been putting it together like it should be. New radiators in though. Okay, so yesterday I ran out of phone battery, but as you can see, we're done. My new water pump came in as well, so I went ahead and installed it. As you can see, got the fan wiring all wrapped up, looking a little bit better. Wrapped that harness up going across the radiator, and I put wire loom on everything that I thought would be touching something, where it would rub or something. Got it on that one as well. Looking really good, running really good. New radiator, looking good. It was a little bit shorter, so we put our foam in there. I cut out this bracket so this bigger radiator cap would fit. All in all, not too bad. Check out that stamp. See if I can get a closer look. That's a hooker header. Trading this C20 here for this F250 with a 7.3 diesel. Okay, so here we go. Gonna give you guys kind of the grand tour before I get to cleaning and diagnosing on this thing. Try to figure out what's going on with it. I want to show you guys before I touch it how I got it. So they had drained all the coolant out. No coolant. Empty. They had drained all the oil out, so supposedly there's no oil in it as well. I don't even know if there's a filter on it. We just loaded it up on the trailer and came home, but she'd been leaking pretty good. The camera does not do it justice. This engine is disgusting. And by disgusting, I mean absolutely disgusting. But engines do that. They get oily. It looks like that pigtail was messing up. So she had a leak. We're going to see if we can find that leak. And there's a heat shielding. I'll show you down here. Let's see if I can see it hanging down. There we go. Yep. So I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that so it does not catch on fire. You see it hanging down up there. Pretty oily as well. But I like the wheels. Four-door. One really sad thing. Rocker panels. And they've been gotten pretty good on this truck. So that's going to be a fun little project. The doors are like that as well. I think these body styles are kind of like that if they're neglected. But the C20 had some of those issues, so I'm not really that mad about it. Because I'm ultimately getting kind of what I wanted, which was a 4-door truck. And it's a 7.3. So, before I put the batteries in it, before I clean the engine bay, before I do anything, I just want to show you guys kind of where we're at. Obviously, same thing with the kick panels on these doors as well. So, fun little repair I think is going to be had on that later on. Mainly what we're going to be focusing on is mechanical work, so that this can be a reliable tow vehicle. The interior has been pretty neglected as well, so we're obviously going to be cleaning that. And we got some diag materials, some fresh batteries, some fluids, so we can try to figure out what happened to this thing. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I like it. I've always wanted a truck like this. So, fun project ahead of us. Uh-oh. Soapy. Okay. It's the next day. So, there's literally a ring of oil around the truck. Oil, diesel, dirt, whatever all that was. That had come from the inside of this engine. But she's looking really good today. I don't have a light to show more of it, but you can see things you could not see before. It is very clean now. So I'm going to take this stuff right here, just kind of spray everything else that I see might need a little more attention, and hopefully my mic is working now. But I'll show you what it looks like after we clean it a little bit with this. I heard this stuff was good from the What No Way guy and a bunch of other people, so we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, we went ahead and sprayed that whole can, and I will say it did dry everything up really well. I've gotten it cleaned up so much better. That I'm not happy with that rubber line there. I'm pretty sure a metal line is supposed to go there. It's like a combination metal line that goes all the way down to your fuel lines to the frame. So we're definitely gonna get that checked out. That could have been spraying fuel, but I won't know until I can change the oil and everything. That bracket was loose. I'm gonna see if I can remount that bracket. But I mean, so far everything looks good. So whenever I can catch another day, we're going to be changing that fuel filter and putting some fresh oil in it and changing the oil filter as well. I'm kind of right up under it, and I think I have some ants biting me. Ow. However, it did not have an oil filter on it for about 3 months. It was sitting outside. Got an oil filter on it. I left it dry because we're probably just gonna be spinning this engine over, so it's gonna fill it up. Got that tightened. It will need a new gasket, but I mean, everything needs a new gasket, so we'll get there. Been getting a little bit more work done. We're getting ready to go in with our fresh oil. I went with some cheap stuff just to see if we have a good engine. So I cracked the fuel filter. I have not pulled that cap yet. I wanted to record and show you guys me pulling that cap. We got our battery terminals back on. People have so many problems out of these things, and I don't know why. These are still really, really good, and they look really, really good. They don't open them up far enough, and they don't seat them down far enough on the battery. And they put these little pads on the bottom, keeps them from cinching down all the way, and it doesn't hug the terminal tight enough. But as you can see, that's good to go. Other batteries ready to go as well. I'm gonna set this right here. I'm gonna let you guys watch while I mess with this and fill the oil up and everything. And you guys are gonna watch it while I crank it for the first time. If it'll crank, I don't know if it will. But we're gonna have the fresh fuel filter in here, fresh oil filter, fresh oil. We're just gonna see what happens. And there's some lines in here that look horrific. He's done replaced the metal hard lines, feed and return, coming up with rubber lines, and then the factory quick release lines are just rubber lines now. It does not look like very, very good, in my opinion. Well, this filter looks pretty bad, in my opinion. I mean, I'm sure that people have seen worse, and the diesel in there looks pretty good. So it had plenty of fuel in it when it went down. We're back with our new filter. We're going to put our new O-rings on and cinch her down. This thing's definitely going to have some fuel lines for sure, because it has been created like the land of make-believe, I should say. Put our big one down here in the cap, and then our little one goes right here. I'm going to take a little bit of this diesel. Just go around the edges a little bit. Probably want to use oil or assembly lube, but she's a pig, so she's getting treated like one. And we're going to go in with this new one. And then you got to push and twist, and then it goes down. It's kind of difficult with this one. Me and my brother-in-law had fun with his, but you got to push and twist. Oh, that gets it. This one feels a lot looser than his, in my opinion. And instead of it being a straight 1/2 inch on this one, it comes with a 1 inch. But you do not have to over tighten it. You just cinch it down until it stops, and that's it. Like, if you tighten it at all, it's going to get stuck, and then you're going to have to chisel it off. It's got a really good O-ring on it. I can already see it looks like fuel's leaking out of this hose. All right, and she's tight, just like that. I'm going to close the fuel bowl drain. And that, my friends, is a replaced fuel filter. This thing holds 15 quarts. So we'll go in 5 at a time. Alright, there we go. Pull that up. The oil should just come right out. Ooh. Throw that away later. Don't lose this cap. I really like this. It was only like $58 at Walmart. She's a bit heavy. As you can see, my left arm is shaking. My left arm isn't the strongest because of my scoliosis. But I make do. Persevere like Asta. Never give up. That's our magic. I think that's going to be about 5 quarts. I'm going to get up as much excess as possible. Trying not to make a mess, but it happens. So, quarts there, yeah. We're pretty level, so we'll start with this 5. Find the funnel, guys. We need that. Oh, I love this pour jug. Boom. Mess free. I had actually gotten this for a 8-speed Dodge transmission fluid service so I could count the quarts coming out of it. But this thing is handy dandy, let me tell you. Working good. This oil looks halfway decent. We'll figure out what's going on with it. We'll get it rotating over, and then we'll read cam sensor signal, see if that cam sensor has gone bad or something. If that's the case, then that will definitely cause it to not run. I know there is some injection clips on the valve cover gaskets themselves that back off and cause it to misfire or not run on a whole bank. It's a couple things that I've seen that would cause this thing to not run. So we're gonna narrow it down and find out what happened to this thing. There's 5 quarts in. It's a bit heavy. Let that finish draining out a little bit. Stay. Quarts in. Give us another 5. Need a vent on this thing. I guess I could stab one. Well, it's got one on this other side, the spot for you to stab, it looks like. Probably be the way to go. I need a vent. Let's make this a vent. That'll work. Probably not. Nope. Down one. Woo. Okay, there we go. This kind of slows the pour a little bit so it doesn't come overflowing out of the engine, it looks like. Makes it a little harder, but remember, Asta doesn't give up. You shouldn't either. He lost his arms. Got him back, but that's besides the point. He still had a good attitude about it. Come on. I can't even lift my arm. 10 quarts. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Is that what this cap's for? Anti-spillage? Pretty cool. Should make 15. Hope I got enough. think the availability is there. So I'm going to finish topping this thing off, and then we're going to check the level. If I have a dipstick. I hope I have a dipstick. I didn't even think about that. But this arm's getting tired. I've been doing these consecutively. This last one's a bit tough. I may have to set it down. Should I set it down or should I persevere like Asta? I say persevere. Builds character. Right? Or no? Some people would disagree. I do not. I think it helps tremendously in more factors than just strength. Alright, got it. See if this one's hard like Josh's. Josh's was hard to get in and out. I don't know why. I'd say we're probably a little over full, but once we fill up that filter, we're going to be A-okay. Looks good. Goes right in too. I'm also going to fill up this coolant reservoir. I'm only going to fill it up with water for now for testing, and then I'm going to drain it and fill it with the factory coolant or factory spec coolant if there are no issues, if there's no fuel mixing or oil mixing or anything like that. But we'll be able to see it better with water in it. So I'm going to go down below, close the radiator drain. We're getting closer and closer to seeing if this thing will spin over. Better. I mean, so far, I can't see why they drained all these fluids. I really can't. So, I got my jump box out here in case the batteries do try to go flat, but we're gonna see. We need a 12 volt, 10 amp. And just spin it over and see what happens. Can we see anything spraying? Let someone go and just bust it off. Pretty as you please. and then it cut itself off. There's a connector back here on this son of a gun. All right, that's still good. Ooh. That smells like diesel. I think a little bit. I wonder if this thing's going to have some injector cups. Well, she busted off. I'm gonna spin it over again. See what happens. That's a running truck. I'm gonna leave it. No microphone. Like we're driving. She feels a little low on power, but not too low. I mean, driving pretty good, shifting pretty good as well. Got a little bit of an ABS issue. I can feel the brake pedal kind of humming a little bit, whining a little bit, like that hydro boost ain't happy. Here, I'm gonna pull up on to this church up here, turn around. We're doing our first fill up. Let's see how much it costs us. That's where we're at in Meridian, Mississippi. I've gone ahead and put about a quart of transmission fluid in the gas tank. Went ahead and poured it in. I used that funnel there. We're gonna see if we can get these injectors to quiet down a little bit. But it ran really good all the way to town. About 30 minutes to town. We're gonna head back home, see how she does. So I wanted to fill it up till it clicked, but I'm running out of money. That's where I gotta stop it. So we got 20 gallons in it, about that much. We'll see how much of a tank it gets us. We had like a quarter of a tank, maybe a little under a quarter of a tank when we got here. I'm gonna put it back. Put this bag in. Come on now. Yeah. Do you want a receipt? Receipt? No. No, I do not. Oh yeah, she was finna click. We're full. Close enough. You see where we're at. Usually I detail myself. But look at all that. We're going to use their free vacuums, especially since we don't care about the paint on this thing. The AC works when it wants to, and thank God it's working right now because I have to have the windows up. I'll record the whole time. These boys back here have been doing a great job here in Meridian on North Hills. They're killing it. So if the owner sees this, take them out to eat, buy some steaks. They're doing a great job. I don't know if it got it perfect, but looks a little better. Had to clean up all that, get it home and wipe it down. You can see there's either fuel or oil coming out. So I was running it without the filter. I really need to figure out what this is. Doesn't look happy. Looks very folded. I think it goes to the turbo. Oh no, it's like a crankcase. Oh, okay. Isn't that an oil passageway? No. That's updated. So, it had a K&N on it. It's pretty horrible. We're going to clean it up. Performing a little CPR on the AC system. This connector was showing wires. I'm going to see if I can just put it back together as one, and maybe this thing will cycle normally because it was blowing cold. So you can kind of see that connector for that. This is some kind of injection pressure solenoid or something, injection pressure valve. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting codes for this, and that's probably why. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that, make it actually plug in, see if the code will go away. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I won't show you the filter yet, but the filter looks awesome. But I'll eventually have to replace that pigtail as well. As you can see, it's cracked, but later date. Let's see if we can't clean this up. Come on. I can't help the welds right now. I don't have my welder. But come on. What? Check out that freshly cleaned K&N. I think it looks really good. I mean, that thing was completely black. Some of it didn't come out, and the oil's obviously not showing through all the way, but it looks way better than it did. Went ahead and cleaned up that piping there. Looks so much better. And then last night, I fixed up that connector that was hanging halfway out on the IPR valve, and then rewired it so that it's not exposed wire anymore. I honestly did not expect this truck to be this easy to get back running. I'll probably end the video there. Got it cleaned up, looking good. Obviously we got big plans for this thing. We're gonna be doing a lot more with it. Thank you guys for following along. Thank you guys for watching the full video. If you watched the full video, hit that subscribe button, guys. We got a lot more coming. Thank you so much. Well, actually, just kidding. I think this is a better end to our video. So, if anybody owns a 7.3 and has done any research on these 7.3s, you're going to know that they're really bad about busting the line that runs to the rear of the passenger head, and it has done that on my drive today. I'm also consuming coolant somewhere. I don't know where it's going. I've been running nothing but water in it, but every time I fill it up, it comes down to about here and just kind of chills. It may consume more over time, but it's going somewhere. I don't know where. So I'll have to figure that out as well. I may just tear this thing down and do injector cups and do my lines and everything and reseal the turbo. But that's going to be for another video. Sorry about the locals. We'll see y'all next time. Thank you so much.